So you've got a mortgage, you've come into some money and you've paid down that debt. Now you want to lower your payment. And you think, hey, my only choice is to refinance. Not necessarily. Listen up and I'll give you your options. Hey everybody, John King with Silent Funding, and today I want to talk to you about the difference between a refinance and a recast of your mortgage. Most people think the only way to drop your mortgage payment is through a refinance. And while that's true most of the time, there are some situations, especially the only time really, is when you have put a large chunk of money down on your mortgage. Let's say you bought the house while you still owned your old house and now you've sold that old home and you paid down a large chunk of the balance on your mortgage on your current home. Maybe you got an inheritance and you paid down a large chunk of the balance on your current mortgage. No matter where the money came from, you're thinking, man, I borrowed $500,000 and now I only owe $200,000, but my payment is still really, really high based on the $500,000 I borrowed. Is refinancing my only option? The answer is no. Refinancing requires you to pay fees. It requires you to take an interest rate based on what the market is offering today. And so that may be a good idea if you have a higher interest rate on the original loan, but if you have a good interest rate, you don't want to refinance. What you want to do is recast, or what we call re-amortize the loan. And basically what that says is, hey, if you started out at $500,000 over 30 years and you paid it down in a lump sum to $200,000, well, if you did nothing, your payment stays the same and you pay it off a whole lot faster. But your alternative is you can say, hey, I've got 28 years left on this mortgage. Can you please lower my payment to make the $200,000 pay off in the 28 years that I have left? That's called a recast. There is some paperwork fees, typically $500 to $1,000 you're going to pay. You keep the same interest rate you had originally when you did the first mortgage originally, and so it saves you a lot of money in fees, it keeps your good interest rate, and it doesn't force you to go through the refinance process. If you have questions about this, specifically, you call your current servicer. They're the ones that do the recast. If you have questions about whether it makes sense to do a recast or a refinance, give me a call. I'll help guide you down that road. If you have any questions about this or anything else, give me a holler and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye-bye.